Oh, there's a pretty big log there.
Welcome to the show. This is Webmaster Paul for Freshwater Diver 1. In this week's episode, we're striking out for gold. So smash that like button, hit the subscribe because you don't want to miss next week's episode, and give that bell a ding-a-ling. Thank you guys.
Paddle boarders! Oh god, the car park's chocker. Oh, I'm gonna get bloody...
You just put it go forward a bit.
We're looking at Crummock Water, where the other week we were diving the Horse Point site, which is just here, courtesy of Google Maps. There's the main car park for walkers and other water users who would just, like ourselves, walk along here, down onto the beach, and away you go. Last week we covered Horse Point, and I explained there about parking along the top here because of the heavy gear. That extra walk there is a killer, especially after your dive and you're heading back. So park up here, buds. Today we're going to be looking at the south end of Crummock Water. Here's your car park. You've got small laybys in the side there as well. If this is full, maybe a little space there for one guy, but a couple there. So that's the idea. Coming down this path here, it's a bit rough, and if it's wet, dodgy, sketchy, whatever you want to call that, it's much safer coming along and walking down here. And you can see canoes and looks like an inflatable ring there, or whatever. But you can also come through here onto the gate, through the gate, onto the beach and out. Bit of an island there to explore if you want to go around that. So you could head out and come back in, have a look around there before heading back to degas. But you might want to spend some time on a snorkel. Okay, so why snorkel? And for paddle boarders and canoeists, they've got it lucky, they can just paddle over to the opposite shoreline. But we're going to take a nice casual snorkel along the stony areas. Okay, looking for some brown, well, here's some brown stuff here, but looking for something a bit better than that. And You want to come all along here, guys, keeping a sharp eye out for sparkly things. Brown, gold sparkly things. Okay, so there's a bit of gold there, that's interesting. Could be lots of it there. So have a good look. Even the water looks a bit goldy. I think you're picking up on where I'm going here. I have a newspaper story now from 1853. Now this looks very interesting. This floods and the stones get deposited out here, and it's amongst those stones we want to be, for divers, wafting away. Okay, waft away at those stones, guys. See if you can see anything sparkly. Okay, I'll tell you all about it in a moment in a newspaper story from 1853. Now Buttermere is connected to Crummock Water via a stream. There's a stream going along here into Buttermere Dubs. So this could be an interesting area to look at. And next week we'll be looking at Buttermere. And that's definitely one you don't want to miss. So we'll see you next week for Buttermere. But right now, let's get on with the show. And towards the end of the film, I'm going to show you that newspaper clip. Good luck, guys. The fish life in Crummock, as in Buttermere really, is mainly perch, minnow in the shallows, and further out you might see the odd trout, you might see the odd pike with a bit of luck. Well, let's see if we can't join all the water users down there, guys. This path, there's 3 paths. This one's quite steep and it's slippy when wet, so careful if you head down that way. The next path takes you down some quite steep or deep steps, and we'll have a close look at this in a moment. And further along there's a nice path that leads down, which is quite steady. There's the gate if you want to go through, and that's where most canoeists do go, and paddle boarders. There's the steepness of those steps there, the height of them, and this is our path down. So it's a nice easy path to get down even when it's raining. Down below on the beach it's all shillies, and if you can see that wall, that dry stone wall off to the left there, if you follow that straight out into the lake when you're diving, you'll soon reach 30 meters in the central area. The island over there on your left, if you can see that, is something to do on the way back. Just giving you a good view all around here to weigh this up. So if you use that fence there, that'll take you out, heading straight out into 30. Personally, I would stop at 20, turn left, which is southwest, and over to the island and have a little look around the island.
We'll be uploading videos every Friday. See you next Friday.